62-year-old Ren Xiangqiong in Xinhe village is video chatting with her son on a mobile phone. Thanks to the extensive 4G cellular network that serves her old farming town. Ren's son lives in a coastal city 2,000 kilometers away, but getting in touch with him is more affordable and convenient for Ren. The benefit of infrastructure in the village also extends beyond strengthening personal connections.
We worked both in the early morning and afternoon and picked 35 to 40 kilos of peppers and sometimes 50 kilos.
This year, villagers were able to harvest dozens of tons of pepper from the area's fertile soil. This bounty will yield about 20,000 yuan for the farmers who work in the land for a whole year long. To make sure they get the best deal, every minute counts. Only the freshest of products command the best prices.
Back then, I couldn't drive my truck into the village because the road was so narrow. The vehicle couldn't make turns. These days, it's much better because the road is wider. We need fresh peppers to make high-quality products.
Last year, over 600 villagers contributed a combined 360,000 yuan for the construction of a 4-kilometer road. Hundreds of villagers took part in the project, some of them working with their bare hands, and their efforts are starting to pay off in the form of better accessibility.
Many years ago, it was all just a dream to think about having a good road and clean tap water in the village. And now we have natural gas in the village, running water, and mobile reception, so people can talk to their relatives on the phone.
At the end of last year, there were close to 4 million kilometers of rural roads nationwide. Nearly all villages in the country had access to roads. As important as physical roads is extending the nation's broadband highway to rural areas. Data from June 2017 showed China has over 750 million internet users. Over a quarter of people online are in rural areas, though penetration rates in the countryside are still far lower than in cities. The Chinese government wants to eradicate poverty by 2020. To reach that goal, 10 million people need to be brought above the poverty line every year. New roads, internet connections, and other vital infrastructure will serve as the springboard for the country's anti-poverty efforts. Ren Xiangqiong's life turned for the better in 2016 as she was able to take advantage of the better infrastructure in her village. This year, she will have over 1,000 kilos of corn and 200 kilos of peanuts to sell in the market. Because of the new roads, transport all these agri-products out of the village is much easier.
Now my home has internet, tap water, many roads were built. The logistics company is now able to drive to our home to buy the corn and peanuts.
With better connectivity with the outside world, villagers in Xinhe are having a better grasp of the market and a much more open mindset. Villagers just started growing peppers in the past year to seize new market opportunities. These prickly peppers are in great demand in Sichuan, whose people are known for their indulgence in spicy food. Now, local villagers are pondering on a good harvest this year and a better payback for their hard work. Liu Yang, CGTN, Sichuan Province.